What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back here to the channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at how to look and feel your best in 2025. Every year it's the same old story, right? You go into it, this is the year that I'm going to change things up, but do you actually follow up on that, right? It's easy to sit there and say it. It's another thing to go and do. Everybody wants to make more money. Everybody wants to get in better shape. Everybody wants a better mindset. But do they actually take the steps to get there? We're going to help you along that journey, at least for one of those things. And usually, when you get into the best shape of your life, you'll also find that it also helps in other factors of your life as well. And we're going to discuss that here today. So, the first thing, have a goal to strive toward. Whether that's getting bigger pecs, getting a six-pack, getting a bigger back, getting stronger legs, running a faster sprint, running a faster mile, whatever it is, set a goal. And sometimes it's the second week of January now, but it's never too late. Why not start now? And finding that goal to strive toward is going to make it easier for you the rest of the way. Clean eating. Clean eating is going to be another really important thing here because it's going to take discipline. And that discipline is going to register in your mind. So later on, when you're trying to do something and you commit to it and you actually do what you said you're going to do, you're going to feel better about yourself subconsciously. You're not even going to think about it. You're not going to think about the fact, oh man, I had a cheat day, this or that. Well, if you do it for 6 months and for the most part you stick to what you set out to do, you're going to register that and you're going to look back and feel good about that because you actually did what you said you were going to do. You said you were going to go to the gym every day for 6 months. You said you were going to go for a sprint twice a week and you did it. You said all these things and you actually backed up what you said. And subconsciously, you're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to feel like you're doing something because you actually are. Congratulations. For the people that are actually doing it, you're going to realize it and you're going to feel great. So make sure clean eating, healthy diet, all those things are going to intertwine. They're going to make you feel good. You're not going to have all those preservatives and hormones in your body that are going to throw off your everything, metabolism. You're going to bloat. You're going to be eating things you shouldn't be eating. You're going to look back saying, why did I do that? I feel like shit. I was doing so good for a couple days and I ruined it. Don't do that. Just stick to what you said you were going to do. And the reason you're able to stick what you're going to do is because of having that goal that you set for yourself. And that's why I put striving for that goal first and having that goal set so you know where the goalposts are for this year. And there you go. Now you just got to follow the guidelines to get there. Stacking money, I don't really get into finances too much on this channel, but if you're stacking up your bread a little bit, saving more than you make, you're gonna feel good about yourself. You're gonna feel less stressed. It's gonna make things easier for you the rest of the way. And again, clean eating, good discipline, going to the gym every day, working out early in the morning or late at night, and forcing yourself to do something you wouldn't want to do, structuralizing things, having a formal base to everything, well, that's also going to transfer to your money as well. And that's why I really like focusing on the fitness side of things, because if you could figure out the fitness part, that's the thing you have the most control over in life. You can't control if you get fired from your job because the company isn't doing well. You can't, maybe your business here on this channel, right? Maybe this channel isn't doing as well as I'd like it to at a certain moment. You know what? You can't control that. There's only so much you can control with that. Your fitness, you have 100% control over what you put in your body. You have 100% control over how much you run, how much you work out, how much you lift. You have 100% control of that. 100% autonomy. It's all up to you. You can't blame it on anybody else. Nobody can force you to eat something. Nobody can force you to not eat something. Nobody can force you to starve and fast or not fast. That is all on you. It is all up to you. So use that to your advantage. You have complete control over it. Use it to your advantage in 2025. This one, I like this part because I actually just booked my two of my 3 vacations here for 2025. Make sure you go on vacation and relax. It's going to be later in the year. So for the first 9 months of this year, it's going to be a grind for me. It's going to be later in the year. But I will be celebrating because you know what? I'm going to be accomplishing things this year that I want to get accomplished. So by the time I get to the end of the year, I'm able to enjoy those things and celebrate my victories later this year. That's the goal, and that's what we plan to do here on the channel. So have things to kind of reset your brain a little bit, relax. Maybe, I know when I'm going to be going to Disney at the end of the year, I'm going to probably eat some food when I go down there, right? So you're going to have that time to kind of lax off your diet and lax off your clean eating. But if you put all the work in before that, you're going to get there, right? And that way, even if you come back from Disney, you could still look like this, even coming back from Walt Disney World. And that is very difficult to do, but it is possible if you have the work, the dedication for a year. If you take 1 week off from working out or 1 week where you go off your diet, it's not going to matter because you've put so much work in before that. The equity, it's not really going to change that much for that week that you stayed off your diet and you stayed a week off of the treadmill or working out or lifting a dumbbell, right? Guys, make sure you take those breaks because if you don't take breaks, you're going to burn out. You have to take breaks, but don't do it every week. Don't do 7 days of fasting and then cheat meal and then go nuts and throw everything off and then go back. Don't do that to yourself. Once every 6 months, right? Don't make it a habit. Make it something that is sustainable and isn't going to ruin all the progress that you've done. All right? And then positivity. And I wanted to end with this because this is the one that's the most important, probably maybe second to the goal setting, because the goal setting is going to give you the benchmark for where you want to go. But positivity is I would say the second most important thing here, because you're going to have weeks, days, months, hours, minutes that are not good. And you need to find a way to fight through it. And the way to fight through that is positivity. I know this sounds woo-woo magical. I'm not meaning to make it into that. You're not manifesting anything or anything like that. This is just purely for yourself and to keep you sane. Positivity. Things aren't going to go well. You're going to have hiccups on your journey, especially if you're new to working out or training or anything like that. You might get injured. You might not stretch for a day. You might get hurt. You might get sick. Things happen. But staying positive in those moments is what separates the boys to the men. Stick to your goal. You know what you have to do. Stay positive. You're having a bad day at work. You're having a rough day at the gym. Instead of going on the treadmill for an hour, go for 30 minutes. And you got to force yourself for the 30 minutes, but just get something done, right? You do what you have to do. Stay positive. Understand the goal, because this positivity goes back to that goal, right? It's easy to be positive when you're seeing results. It's easy to be positive when you have a goal established, when you have something to look forward to. That's what keeps you on the tracks, keeps you in the guardrails. You're going down the bowling lane. Sometimes you hit the gutter rail, send you back to the lane, right? It's okay. It's going to happen. You're human. Just get back on track. Don't let it tumbleweed back to where you started. Because imagine putting 6 months of work in, 3 months of work in, and then you go for a week, and then everything gets thrown off. Now you come back, you're not confident, you lose all that growth that you had, you're wondering, man, I have to start all over again. Don't do that to yourself, right? Make the mistake, fix it, and move forward. And you will find results. It is possible. It can happen to you. It happened to me. This is kind of an old picture. 4 years in the gym. 4 years in the gym. 6 years in the gym. It's possible. But you have to put the work in. You have to put in the hours. You have to have discipline. You have to have the mindset that things can get better. And not if. When you do that, you're going to end up here. I promise you. But you have to commit to it. And it can't be after 3 months or 6 months, maybe not even a year. You really have to commit to it for a long time. And maybe it takes 6 years like these pictures, but you can do it. It's possible. Guys, if you're interested, check out my Patreon for a personal one-on-one consultation to help with your fitness journey. If you're interested in getting the course, my Teachable will be coming out in the next couple of months. I'm working on it. That's a big part of this channel because I want you guys to see this course. I'm really taking the time to make sure this is something that's good. I want this to be something that you guys are going to benefit from. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're following the channel for more videos. Check out our shorts and our clips. Make sure to check out the rest of our videos here on the channel. So if you want to do that, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, guys, stay positive, set your goals. You're going to get there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.